Thank you. We'll call the Greenwood Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for May 3, 2023 to order at 5:30 p.m. Amanda, roll call, please.
Mr. Rutherford?
Here.
Mr. Hoover?
Here.
Mr. Coleman?
Here.
Thank you.
The minutes of our last meeting of April 17, 2023 have been distributed to members of the board. Any corrections, additions, or deletions from staff? Hearing none, is there a motion for approval as presented?
I'll move for approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. First on our agenda tonight, Mr. Petty. You've got some requests for us.
Just requesting approval for the sale, internal sale of three total vehicles, two 2017 Ford F-250s with plows from the sanitation utility. We sold to the Parks Department. VIN numbers ending C16224 and C16225 at a price of $29,000 each. And one 2014 Jeep Patriot VIN ending 652445 general fleet to the Parks Department at cost of $7,000. The values are from what we could actually get on trade.
Okay. Questions for Todd? Okay, none, so motion for approval.
I'd move for approval. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks, Todd. We'll move now to Greenwood Estates Mobile Home Park. Matt, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good afternoon, I should say. Tell us what you want.
Hi, guys. I am Matt Fontenot with Atwell. I am the civil engineer for the Greenwood Estates manufactured housing project. I am looking to acknowledge the completion of the improvements and then also request the acceptance of the performance guarantee for the sidewalks that we submitted to Paul last month. And then also I would like to request the release of the overall performance guarantee.
Well, we have a memo from Paul dated today's date. Mark, everything looks okay on that?
Yes, sir. I would point out that the sidewalks, when completed, will be privately owned sidewalks. The bond is just to make sure they install them.
Questions for Matt or for Mark?
I move that we approve the request. Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. I take something out of order. Chief, you want to come up and address your matter?
Evening. I'm just here to request. It's basically a purchase. We're going to outright purchase these, but it's in addition to our 5-year taser contract. It is for an additional 5 tasers and certification bundles that come with them, cartridges and targets, batteries. But the total cost is $20,055.45.
Questions for Chief Heisen? On this matter?
I'd move for approval.
I'll second that. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Don, I hope you don't mind we
Oh, not at all.
get the chief back to doing other things for us.
I would say it's more important.
Apple tree staff. No, we didn't say that. I didn't say
No,
that.
I think so. Well, good evening. Donna Smithers with North Point Engineering and Surveying. And tonight we're here on behalf of Apple Tree Staffing, and we're requesting acceptance of their performance guarantees and acceptance of the inspection and testing agreements and acceptance and hopefully get the plat signed tonight for the development. The performance guarantees, the owner and the bank have gone back and forth and had some issues with getting those in place correctly per the requirements for the city. So we're asking for a conditional approval for those, and as soon as we have those, we'll get those back over to to you all and to Paul. We submitted revised forms and bonds, but they had just a couple things still wrong, and they're fixing those right now. So, so that's where we're at on this.
Mark, subject to receipt of the performance guarantees and review and approval, then everything's okay?
Yep.
I'll make that motion if we approve that request, subject to that condition.
Second.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Don. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Same here.
Next, excuse me, Adam Mears, Scottsdale Estates, Section 2. Adam,
I am here.
good evening.
I am. Good evening.
Tell us what we're doing.
We're requesting the acceptance of performance guarantee and acceptance and execution of the inspection and testing agreement for our development Scottsdale Estates Section 2.
We're also looking to ratify the acceptance of the 50% upfront fee, correct?
Correct.
And it's no other conditions.
Correct. I move we approve the request.
Second. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you very much. Appreciate
The
it.
rest of your day. My note says Kevin Riddle's up. I think Brock's here. Is that correct?
That is correct. Can you hear me?
We can. Good evening. I'm going to start with, and maybe if you're okay with everybody doing this, these are all Southern Pine sections, and they're the very same request for each section. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Is that correct, Brock?
Correct. Yes, correct. We are trying to get the release of several maintenance bonds within Southern Pine sections 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mark, do you have any problems with us doing those as a group? There's a motion to do that as a group.
So moved. Second.
Further discussion? Just to be clear, that's going to be on all sections 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hearing no further discussion, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Brock, tell Kevin we didn't need him.
I'll make sure and tell him you said that.
Okay.
Thank you.
And anyone from the audience wish to address us tonight? If not, we'll move on to the IDEM compliance plan status update. Sam, you have anything?
All's well with IDEM.
Good to hear. And you have a blank status of text tonight.
I do.
We'll move on to Mark.
Sir, the first item I have for you tonight is our easement encroachment request docket. We have 2 encroachment requests listed there for you. It's encroachment 2023-006 and 2023-007. They're both fences, and we're recommending approval of both of them with standard conditions.
You have the docket for signature. I'll move that we approve that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then we'll sign the document. What else do you have for us, Mark?
The next item I have for you is Smith Valley Road and Averett Road roundabout. As you're probably aware, we're currently working on design of the roundabout at this intersection. This project is funded through the Indiana Department of Transportation, and the monies are administered through the Indianapolis Metropolitan Planning Organization. We're at a point in our design where we're currently looking to acquire necessary right-of-way to construct this project. There's 6 parcels we have to buy right-of-way from. We've heard back from 2 of them. They essentially countered our offers. They wanted a little extra. The parcel in the northwest quadrant wanted some additional money so they could install trees, and the parcel in the southeast quadrant wanted a little extra money so they could pour paths for an additional driveway turnaround area back on their property. Because we're tied to federal monies, we can't pay more than what the land appraised for, but we do have the option to move forward with something called an administrative settlement. Basically, it's cheaper and easier to move forward with these agreements than to go to condemnation and have lawyers and court fees and everything associated with that. So we're recommending that in the interest of expediting the acquisition and controlling the cost, we've determined that an administrative settlement for parcel 2 and parcel 5 are reasonable, prudent, and in the public interest. We ask that the board approve the recommendation for administrative settlement for parcel 2 in the amount of $27,656 and parcel 5 in the amount of $21,100. And authorize the mayor to sign the recommendations on the board's behalf.
Pleasure of the board.
So moved.
Second.
Our discussion, which one is parcel 2 and which one is parcel 5?
So I've actually labeled it incorrectly on this.
Three
It said that, yeah, parcel 2 is labeled as parcel 3 on here. And I can get Ms. Legion.
Is it southeast? Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
parcel
Okay.
2 is in the northwest project,
Yeah,
parcel 5 is in the
I got
southwest
you.
quadrant.
I was looking over there, couldn't see. Okay. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
The last item, no, second to last item I have for you is a hot mix asphalt material bid. This is something the street department does every year, so they can do patching and asphalt repair in the summer. We purchase asphalt by the ton, and we bid that the material cost out. We received 2 bids for this project. They were open on May 1st, 2023 at 2 p.m. The 2 bids were Milestone Contractors and Reef Riley Construction. Milestone Contractors LP was found to be the lowest responsive and responsible bidder for the 2023 hot mix asphalt material bid. We're asking that you award the contract to them and authorize the mayor to sign the board's behalf. And I can read the dollar amounts into the record if you'd like to.
So this is just for the actual product, not.
Correct. Yep. The street department will go up to Indianapolis, the Milestone plant, pick up that asphalt, and then come back and use it as they need to.
Questions?
I would move that we, if you're ready for a motion.
Yeah, we have the numbers in the memo that you
Yeah.
see, so I don't think we need that.
Yeah, I would move that we award the contract to Milestone Contractors LP as the lowest and responsive and most responsible bidder.
Second, further discussion?
And authorize the mayor to sign the contract.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Last item I have for you is a sanitary sewer service special agreement. This is for the Brighton Knoll subdivision. And as always, we're asking that you authorize the mayor or deputy mayor to sign this on the board's behalf.
Questions for Mark?
I would move that we approve the request and authorize the mayor to sign.
Brighton Knoll is
It just off of Featherstone, off of
Okay, so-
Drive.
part of the Brighton,
Yes,
next to the Brighton Estates.
correct. Yep. Over by Freedom Street.
Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Mr. Wright, anything from your good offices? Nothing for me. Thank you.
We approve the claims.
You're giving us some heart attack.
I'll second.
Those guys out there are not going to get paid. Further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
No drop.
We'll stand adjourned at 5:43 p.m. Thank you.
Bring for writer's cramp, guys.
I can say it's going to take longer to sign off than the meeting.